Hey guys, and welcome back to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel. This is one of those videos that I'm doing again where my wife is sleeping in the room and I have to be really quiet because if she wakes up I am done for. So the reason I'm taking this risk, guys, is because we are going to have a look at the first look at the Irem M107 core, right? And there's one game that we're going to have a look at, and that game is called Irem. So this is something that core developer Wickerwaka, aka Martin Donlon, is working on. You may know Wickerwaka from previous awesome cores such as the Irem M72, which has games like The Legend of Hero Tomna, Hammering Harry, R-Type 1 and 2, and also the M92 core, which has R-Type Leo, Ninja Baseball, Batman, Superior Soldiers. I don't know why I thought of that game out of everything that's available, but it has stuff like Hook and In the Hunt, right? Amazing developer. He's brought some amazing arcade cores over, and his latest works is, well, the Irem M107. Have to give a special shout out to Terminator 2K2 over on my Discord as well, because you know that guy really is the GitHub ninja. He's the one that found the kind of work in progress build that Wickerwaka put up on GitHub. He compiled the core, kind of helped me out with it, and this is why I'm able to bring you this video. I like having a look at work in progress videos because it shows us what developers go through, what the early version of the core looks like when it's not quite perfect, and it's then nice to see when it makes progress and finally once it's completed. So this game here is Fire Barrel. The version we're looking at here is called Irem. So two names, right? Fire Barrel, Irem. It's a bit of an obscure vertical shmup. It was made by Irem in 1993, and the game actually does remind me of Raiden quite a bit. The weapons and how it works. I do like the fact that you can pick up like a weapon that's max, and it just kind of puts your weapons at max, like, well, the maximum capacity, and it does feel kind of good, because if you're a regular on the channel and you know whenever I'm talking about shmups, I'm always talking about feeling powerful in shmups, right? That's important for me, and this game delivers that, right? So this is it's supposed to be a sequel to a previous game called Irem, right? Right, remember what you're seeing here is not reflective of the final version of the core. It is a work in progress core, but we like having a look at that stuff. Honestly, I really like looking at work in progress stuff, like, you know, when it's not fully complete, when it's broken, when we run into problems. It's just fun. I did that with the N64 core. I did that with Wickerwaka's previous M92 core. It is a lot of fun. So if you guys are watching it here, I guess you kind of like that stuff too. So to talk a little bit about the Irem 107 or 107, what I prefer calling it, the CPU is a V33 at 14 megahertz, a V30 at 7.15 megahertz. The sound chip is a Yamaha 2151 at 3.57 megahertz. Sorry guys, it's late and I'm trying to speak low and everything here as well, so do pardon me if I do if I stumble across anything more than I usually do. Now, in regards to the hardware, according to like System 16, it is very close to the Irem M92 hardware. Now the hardware only has 3 games on there. The game that we're looking at here, Irem, is the one I'm definitely most interested in, and the other games on there are as we can see down here, Dream Soccer 94. Now I don't mind soccer games, I'm a Pro Evo guy, I don't mind testing this stuff out. And in the final game, World PK Soccer, it's amazing to see Wickerwaka do what he does. He's brought us cores before and he's working on something now. If you watch the weekly news episodes recently, he kind of shared a roadmap of what he intends to work on, more of a rough to-do list of what he's doing. Some of the stuff on that to-do list he's delivered, which is updating the M92 core to have some improvements in there, as well as being able to select the turbo mode. Well, now he's moved on to the Irem 107 core, and guys, honestly, it's fantastic. Now, one thing you're going to see here, there are some graphical glitches. There's some things that seem a little bit odd, but in particular, one thing that you'll notice is sometimes the priority of the layers is a little bit, well, it's a little bit incorrect, where sometimes when you're flying, you end up flying under a building, right? So it's a little bit difficult to see. Again, I have fun testing stuff out like this. It was fun to fly around, go under the trees, go on the buildings and pop back out. Obviously, this is something that Wickerwaka is working on. Now, just to kind of, if I haven't said it near the beginning of the video, this isn't available as an RBF yet. If you get this, you would need to compile this yourself, so it's not quite ready for prime time. You can't download it. I will leave leave a link to Wickerwaka's GitHub if you do want to grab this code. But remember, you don't have an RPF, so you need to know how to compile it. I have no idea how to compile it. That is something Terminator 2K2 helped me with, and then obviously I just kind of added the ROM. You can get the ROM name from the MRA file. You add that to your MiSTer games main folder, and it's pretty straightforward to get going, right? The hardest part would be compiling the RBF, but you know what it is, guys, we like having a look at this work in progress stuff, because you know what, MiSTer is awesome. It's nice getting new cores, it's nice getting a new system. Even though the system only has 3 games, it's a welcome addition to get like I was going to call it Air Dual, Air Assault, aka Firebro. It's nice to get this. The game does feel good, and I'm looking forward to this core getting finalized. And no idea of the timeline, but Wickerwaka is a very talented guy. I'm sure he'll get this out to the masses soon. But it's nice to see this on GitHub. It's nice to see that I can get you guys this video. But that's really it, guys. So remember, what you're seeing here is not reflective of the final product. It is a work in progress build, but this is an interesting game. I did have fun playing it. I think in well, for this video I shot about 10 minutes of gameplay, and I ended up getting to like I ended up doing the 3rd level and getting to the 4th level. It is interesting. It does get quite difficult. I did go into the dip switches and I changed it to very easy and reset it, but at a certain point there was a lot of bullets flying around. But I was working today. It's been a long day at work, and I'm a little bit tired, but you know what, I get excited on this stuff, and I really like getting these videos out there. I love doing work in progress stuff. But that's it for this video, guys. I really do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, thumbs up and a subscription, all that good stuff does really help out. Take care of one another, be awesome to one another, guys. This is Pixel Cherry Ninja out.